What's going on?
Not much. How you doing this morning?
Pretty good. It is morning.
It is morning. This one's an early one for us.
Yeah.
Yep. The only one that's really bubbly is Erin over there, so she's on her 6th cup of coffee.
6.
Yep.
Jesus. All
Yep.
right. Apparently I need to catch up.
You do.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, the intensity over there has been pretty high. Yeah. So look at this table.
Yeah, we got a lot of things in this week, dude.
Yep. And there's absolutely nothing new besides the optics on this table. These are all used buy-ins. And everybody loves used buy-ins here.
So if you can't tell the theme of what's been going on at OneForce the last week, it is used firearms. Holy.
Yeah, been a busy week.
Wow, yeah, clearly.
Really
It was really just one day, too, where most of these came in.
It was one day.
That's kind of
maybe like 1.25 days, but yeah, it was a lot in one day. But we do have something I'm really excited about here.
Yes, these are fun.
These are fun. These are seem really well built for what they are.
I've heard good things.
Yeah.
These are relatively new.
Yeah.
But obviously the brand's been around for a while and we have heard good things so far.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into it.
Do you want to talk about them? I feel like you're like super excited about these.
Well, yeah, I love the packaging. The only downfall of this packaging
really
is
like
you can't pick them up and take them out. So we're probably going to have to come up with some more like demo ones or something. But this is the new Winchester line of rifle scopes. These things are really quite nice. I played around with a couple of them. They just seem really well built. The reticles are very clear. Kind of happy with them. Like right here, we have a 1.4 by 24 one. This is a nice looking one. If you want, you can see the different reticle in here. Some of them illuminate, some of them don't. Most of them are 1-inch tube diameter. This one here is a 30 millimeter one. This is quite comparable to another large
very
scope.
Comparable.
Very comparable to another very large, very well-known rifle scope manufacturer. Just slight differences in the models, actually. So I'm kind of wondering what's going on here. But this one's a 3 to 9 by 40. This is a Supreme, reticle on here. Really quite nice, 1-inch tube diameter. And then this one is a 3.5 to 10 by 50. That's kind of a unique one. I kind of think that one would do.
That one's different, yeah.
Yeah, that one looks like a 50 millimeter end on it too. 1-inch tube diameter. The one I'm really excited about is this 1 to 4 by 24. We saw a lot of those and in the store already, so I'm kind of excited to see how this one compares.
And they're at very comparable price points to a lot of the other more affordable brands.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot more that goes along with these. I mean, there's a lot of reasons just on the packaging of why to buy them. I think it's definitely worth a shot. I think we're going to do okay with this product line. I really do. So I'm excited to have it in here. Of course, we have all the rings right to put these on right in stock too. So along with DNZ mounts and different things. So,
but I mean, for an affordable scope option, you can't go wrong with the price point. It is a well-known brand. It seems like they're doing good things with like their warranties and things on them.
Yep.
So that's
warranty is an important part on an optic.
Well, really and you can't get away with, like, especially nowadays, everyone and their brother that's making optics offers a lifetime warranty on them. So you really can't manufacture an optic and not have some kind of competitive warranty system in place.
Very, very, very true.
So
very true.
We have a lot of things.
I know.
All right.
These are kind of hard to find too.
These are very interesting. I'll hit both of these at once since they're kind of they're in the same boat. So we have two different conversion kits here. This one is an Atchison Mark III conversion kit. So this is for 5.56 to 22 long rifle. Obviously, this one has the original box, a whole bunch of stuff. You have 2 magazines. You still have the original sales slips and like paperwork in here. So this is kind of your paperwork saying what it is and all that fun stuff. And this is your parts ordering paper that is still in here from when this was originally made and purchased. And as you can see, it was a while ago because look how cheap those prices are. You cannot come anywhere close to these now.
The fact that looks like it was typed out on an IBM Selectra typewriter really dates it too. But
I don't know. I haven't looked to see if there was a date on here yet. There were a couple other ones, like some of the boxes. I think it was the box for the revolver was dated 1978.
Yeah, that one's going back quite a ways.
Yeah. So there's some cool stuff. It's obviously it's a little bit of an older piece, but still very usable, very functions. well. So that is a very cool conversion kit. And
Yeah.
another one with this snazzy red velvet finish. This is from Advantage Arms. This is another conversion kit. Again, has the original box. It's for a Glock 17 to 22. You cannot use it in the Gen 4s though. So I'm assuming anything previous to Gen 4, because I'm guessing it's not going to work in the 5s either. But obviously it's a conversion kit to go to 22 long rifle. And obviously you have your threaded barrel in here, your magazine, have some patches, some cleaning lubricant here, and a whole bunch of fun stuff.
That thing's in great shape.
I'm a big fan of the packaging, I'm going to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, you don't see that every day.
No, so a couple fun conversion kits at a good price point for that are still in great shape.
No, that's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, probably my pistol pick of the week is going to be this.
That one is cool. Yeah.
And this is one of my favorite things we bought in, and the condition is awesome. This is an H&R Harrington and Richardson 622. It's a 22 LR revolver, 6-inch barrel. Very nice, not too heavy, not too light, made with real steel, but just not obnoxiously heavy. I love these black plastic grips, and they are in awesome condition. I mean, just look at them. They're just gorgeous. A lot of times these have wear or dings or broken, and these are just really nice. This one is a double action pistol, as you can see. So it's not just like one of the other, single action pistols that are out and about on the market. So it's a double or single action. It's a 6-rounder. It does come with the original box, which is a nice little thing for a collectible like this. Fully functional, so if you do want to use it, go ahead. But this thing's
it's in great shape.
It's in I don't want to say it looks unfired, but this thing is in awesome condition. So
and the fact that it comes with the original box too is like super cool.
Yeah, and the box isn't beat up.
Exactly.
Usually a cardboard box that's 46 years old or whatever is 47 now almost probably, but yeah, is all beat up. But yeah. No,
that's a cool piece.
Yeah. And
we have a lot of really fun, like affordable used options this week. Speaking of, we have this used Chiappa. This is a 1911 22. So this is their 22 long rifle, 1911. This one does also have the original box and comes with 2 different magazines. I like these nice wood grips that it comes with, that more reddish tone in it. This one, obviously, it is a used firearm. It has been shot, but it's still in great condition. As I mentioned, still has the original box and all that kind of fun stuff that comes with it. And if you're someone that wants to get into a 1911 platform that doesn't necessarily want to go up to like a 45 or even a 9, this could be a great option for you to kind of get used to that platform without more of a felt recoil. So this would be a great option for someone at a great, really affordable price point.
That one comes with the original box as well?
It does come with the original box too.
I did not realize that.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So I was schooled on this Phoenix Arms by Erin this morning already, because evidently she is a Phoenix Arms fiend. So she was pointing out all these neat things that I didn't even know that this thing did. This is a Phoenix Arms HP-22A. So it's a double single action 22 semi-auto pistol. It's a heavy little bugger. It's kind of similar to a SIG 938 looks or something like that. Neat little pistol. Sights on it are pretty cool. Some other neat things, but this is what I kind of was blown away by. It comes with this set of keys. This set of keys actually can lock this case. There's a dial lock on the case, so you have a locking case right from the factory. And of course, this does come with the original case if you haven't noticed. It also comes with 2 barrels as well. So it has the barrel that's in it along with this longer barrel, I guess. It's all, I don't know the actual length. I'm guessing probably 3 3/4, maybe 4. Yeah, something like that. But the neat thing that Erin pointed out, it does come with 2 magazines as well. Neat thing that she pointed out was you can just go like this, and this actually is a locking magazine lock that goes inside the frame of the pistol. So you can completely make this safe by doing that, locking it, and then also locking it in its own lockbox, which I find quite intriguing.
Not many manufacturers did that.
This thing is so affordable.
Yes,
it's insane for what you actually are getting here. It does come with, and this is strange too, because usually this stuff disappears. I told you we bought some good stuff in this week. You know, Jill's really right on it, and she struck some good deals. This has the original Phoenix Arm patch in the box. Like, come on, people.
And everything's still in the original packaging.
Yeah,
all like the sealing around, like
the patches are even there, and it's like the even number in each quad. It's outrageous. This is a good deal. So there's a fun little one for a good used piece.
I think it's really fun. It's an interesting little 22. You can't go wrong with it.
I don't think I've ever shot a Phoenix Arm.
I don't think I have either.
But I don't think I've ever shot a Phoenix Arm. Aaron has.
But Aaron has, and Aaron loves it.
No?
I got to touch it.
Oh, you got to touch it. Okay.
So her dad fired it.
Oh,
so by proxy, close enough.
Yeah.
All right, up next, another used firearm that we brought in this week. This one may technically be used, but it might as well be new.
Yeah.
So this is a used firearm from Gerson. This is the MC9 Disruptor X. So this is a semi-automatic 9mm. It does come with a threaded barrel. This one also has the original box and 2 magazines. This one is also optics cut, so if you wanted to add a red dot to it, you absolutely could do that. And it has a pick rail on the bottom, so if you wanted to add a light laser or a light laser combo, you could do that as well. Mm-hmm. This thing seriously is decked out with all of the most popular asks that we get a lot, that being optics cut, Picatinny rail, and threaded barrel. So if you wanted to add a suppressor, which we have a couple nice ones in stock, it's a great option for that. We've had quite a few things in from Gerson/EAA, and we've had great feedback on them. This one is a relatively new release from them, but from what I've seen, people really enjoy it, and from what I was told, functions very well, and it's a great option for a semi-auto 9 at a really good price point.
It is. Yeah, you are saving a boatload of money on this one.
Like I said, it's very clean, it's in great shape, and you're saving a couple hundred from the new price.
Yeah, which is always good. A lot of people ask, do you guys get BB guns? Yeah, when we buy out a lot of estates and stuff, typically there's BB guns, and we have some more that are getting cleaned up to come out on the shelves as well. But here you have a Daisy Powerline 880. This is a silver anniversary edition. It is a true BB gun. Has a BB reservoir, and also here's your cocking mechanism. This one right here is a single pump, so this comes down and comes back up and pumps it. It does have an adjustable buckhorn style rear sight on there and a hooded protected front blade sight. Silver finish on here. That's not real stainless steel, just giving you a heads up. And this is a plastic stock, but Daisies were known for that from pretty much the 70s and 80s.
It is very light.
It is very, very light. It's a nice little trainer rifle if you have a new shooter, or if you have some pesky varmints kicking around. This could be a little helper with that problem. The white rings on the butt pad are still in great shape. The white rings here are in great shape. It has the diamond pattern on the front fore end. All kinds of typical things. Very, very, very affordable BB gun. And like I said, we have a couple CO2 ones that we're cleaning up. We like to go through the gas system real quick and make sure that everything's kosher on that. So we've got some BB guns that we got in out of an estate, so that's always fun.
People always like those, and they're always like a very affordable price point, and they're cool. They're interesting.
Believe it or not, there's a big group of collectors for air rifles.
I've seen that. I've watched like some of the auctions and stuff online. Like some of those air rifles go for crazy money.
Well, and some of them they shoot competitively with those pistols.
I've seen that. Yeah.
John up at BME had a couple of those.
Yeah.
Those go for a couple $1,000s, believe it or not.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, to each their own. Everyone has their own thing.
Yeah.
All right. And another used firearm we have to talk about this week. This is the Heritage Rough Rider Ranch Edition. So this one obviously is a rifle that is a revolver. So this one's chambered in 22 long rifle. As long as you get the same six-shot cylinder, you can change it out to 22 WMR as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Again, this one does come with the original box and all the stuff that came in the original box. Like I said, 16-inch barrel, does have iron sights on that. Functions pretty much the exact same as all the other Heritage Rough Riders. So if you've been in, you've seen those, or maybe you have one, this is the same thing, just in a bigger platform. Like I said, does have the 6-round cylinder that can be changed out as long as you get the 6-round 22 WMR. But in great condition, still has the original box. This one does have a safety on it right here. Just so you guys are aware of that. Absolutely gorgeous condition, very clean, does come with this nice leather sling on it as well. And again, very affordable price point for this used, different firearm.
Yep. I forgot about the fact that you could go to 22 WMR, and we have the cylinders in stock, I believe.
I think those should be the 6, not the 9, because they make 2 different.
Yeah, they make 2.
Oh,
we'll
you
have more
did?
coming.
Okay, we'll get more in.
We have an order. They'll be back in stock on Monday. So I'm jumping around. Don't be upset.
Oh.
Well, I just figured you'd want to talk about that. So.
All right.
This is one of my picks of the week right here. This is unfortunately sporterized, but it's still an Arisaka Type 99. So you have a 7.7 Jap cartridge, bolt action. It's got the Arisaka action on it. So this is actually your safety here. You can push this in and turn it. Bolt releases over here, traditional, almost like a Mauser on that part. You can pull that out. The sporterization on this is actually pretty decent. The barrel's in great shape. The bore looks good. The bolt looks nice. Everything looks kosher and nice there. The wood is quite pretty on this one. Nice butt pad on it. Got some white rings going on here and there. Nice dark stained finish. Got a white ring up here on kind of like a Monte Carlo front end on that. This is also equipped with a metal tubed, what is that one? Weaver V8 scope. Magnification on that looks like it's what? I can't quite see that one. What does that say?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
It is, so it definitely goes to an 8. Looks like maybe 2.
Maybe that's why it's called the V8
V8
scope.
That would make sense. The hard part with these is finding a ring setup that works, and they've already proven this one out. It's already installed, so that takes half the battle of this right out of it. So if you wanted to put a scope on, it's already there. Actually, the scope is quite clear. Nice for an older scope. Definitely worth checking out. Fun little 7.7 Jap.
We've had a couple of those in, and they're always people really like them.
Yeah, and we have ammo for it too.
We do have ammo for it, and it's quite a diverse crowd that comes in and grabs things like that, which really I find interesting. Yeah, because I think the last one we had, it was a younger kid that came in and was like, "Oh, this is super cool. I love the history." Yeah. I was like, "Okay." He's
been back in to buy more boxes of ammo. So yeah.
All right, up next, I'm going to let you talk about that one.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you talk about that one.
All right.
So I'll talk about this guy right here. So, yet again, another used firearm. I feel like that's going to end up being the title of this video. So this is a used Ruger 1022. Nice walnut stocks on this guy. This one, again, obviously, 1022 is chambered in .22 long rifle. Does already come outfitted with a Tasco scope right on it and one 10-round magazine. But the cool thing about these 1022s is that not only does it take the 10-round box magazine, which I believe we have in stock. I think I see them over there. But you can also put the 15 or the 25 rounders in it as well, which I believe we have some over there too. So you can really, get some diverse amount of rounds in there. But, standard 1022 from Ruger, already outfitted with your scope and everything. So if you want to use it for plinking, if you want to use it for varmint control, anything like that, a great semi-auto 22 at a more affordable price point than a new one. And it's in great condition. So another really good option for you.
Yep. Some good deals to be had.
Really good deals.
So another vintage military rifle right here is your Remington 1903. Yes, it is sporterized, but the price is definitely going to reflect that, because if it wasn't sporterized, look out. Those are expensive. So this one's a 30-06. And, of course, it's got the Remington, U.S. Remington marks all over it and everything. It is in quite good condition with a little bit of blue and wear on the barrel, just so you know. But... that happens. And let's see, Lyman sights are on it. It's got a Lyman peep rear sight on it. The action's all good there. The stock looks pretty decent. A little bit of wear and tear here and there. Rubberized butt pad, leather sling, just a regular, 30-06 1903 that's been sporterized. So if you're a collector or need some a project that you want to try to put back to original, you probably could do that too. But yeah. Nice. I
didn't realize on the butt pad of that one, it has a little duck stamped on it. I think it's a redhead butt pad, so that's probably why, but it's cute.
Yeah. So I think Erin's doing some close-ups.
Erin is doing some videographing.
She is on it. Yeah. Oh, engraving on the bottom. I didn't even see that. Oh yeah, well, that's what my hand was. That one is not an original part, but yeah. Yeah.
All right, what's up next here? Oh, I forgot about this one. This is what happens when you take in so many used guns in a week.
That thing's pristine.
It is very nice. All right, so up next, another used firearm to talk about this week. This is used from Browning. This is a Browning BAR. This one's chambered in 270. Again, does already have a Tasco scope mounted right on that. So you are pretty much ready to roll, unless, of course, you want to change that scope out to something else. So BARs, we sell quite a few of them, especially approaching in deer season, moose season, main hunting season. You can't go wrong with a BAR. Like Chad said, this one is in great condition. It is used, so of course that reflects in the price point. And I've said it the last 3 or 4 videos, deer season will be here before you know it. So if you are looking for a new firearm for that, maybe you want to get into hunting this year and are looking for a semi-auto, great option. The bluing's great. The stocks are great. Already outfitted with a scope. And of course, we do have other options in stock if you wanted to change that out too. But this is a very good priced item that could be yours.
Yeah, for what it is, the price is good.
Absolutely.
That thing is very, very clean.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a unique piece right here.
Very unique.
Yeah, I'm probably going to need a couple statistics on this one from you too. This is a Zhao Machine Works out of China. They've been kind of known for making some replica shotguns, and this is the PW87, which is a lever action 12 gauge, and it is modeled after
the Winchester 1887 is the shotgun that is modeled after.
Modeled after, yeah. So it does say that it shoots 2 3/4 inch shells. We have heard that these do work a lot better with 2 1/2, but it is chambered for 2 3/4. Hardwood stocks on it. It is quite heavy, believe it or not.
It is
there's
very
a lot of
built.
steel here. It is built. We've sold this brand before in coach guns and stuff to some collectors, and they've been very, very happy with them. This is the first lever action shotgun we've had in from these guys. Nice and clean. It's in very, very good condition. I kind of love how the hammer is bobbed down inside the rounded receiver there itself. That's kind of neat. But as you can check it out, opens right up. It's just a neat little piece, and there's a ton of cosmoline still in there, so it really hasn't been used or
I opened that up when we got it in. I was like, all right, that's nice.
Yeah, there's a ton of cosmoline still in there, so it has not seen a lot of use, if any.
But that thing is super cool.
Yeah.
And like Chad said, or like I said, modeled after the Winchester 1887. You never see shotguns with a rolling block action anymore, especially in a lever action. Like, that is super cool, and that's what gives it the unique appearance.
Yeah.
And just to hit on something that Chad mentioned earlier with the 2 1/2 rather than 2 3/4, the Winchester 1887 was made to shoot 2 1/2, not 2 3/4. So when they redesigned this, of course, they made some changes so that it could shoot the 2 3/4 rather than 2 1/2. But it's widely speculated, because the 2 1/2 do function way better through that they might have missed a dimension to expand to accept the 2 3/4 rather than 2 1/2. So while it can shoot 2 3/4, 2 1/2 are probably going to cycle much better through it.
Nice little piece there.
Yeah. And next up, this prime time, probably the best thing we have in this week's video. Look at this.
Yeah.
So this is an H&R. We've had quite a few of these in. So this is an H&R topper. We've had these in 16, 12, 20, basically everything they were ever made in. Very affordable, nice little single shot shotguns. As you can see, this one has possibly seen better days. It is a great candidate for someone that maybe wants to do a little bit of gunsmithing work, wants to get into that, likes to rehabilitate firearms, is looking to do something along those lines. This is a beautiful candidate for that. I really don't think it would take too much TLC to get this back into a beautiful condition. It could be a fun wall hanger too. This one does have a cracked stock. You can see that up top here. I mean, compared to some of the other cracks I've seen, not too bad,
No.
but definitely would recommend fixing that before you fire this firearm, or try to at least.
Yeah.
But as I said, wall hanger or a great candidate for any kind of like gunsmithing, gun rehabilitation thing. The price definitely reflects that. This is a very, very affordable shotgun that we have. It is chambered in 12 gauge. Don't know if I mentioned that. But these H&Rs, they made quite a few of them. They are super fun. And a lot of people have like a kind of special place in their heart for them. And I can't think of anyone that I know that doesn't have one of these.
It seems like everybody has some version of this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a fun option. And like I said, very, very affordable price point on this.
Yeah. Nice little project.
Yeah, could be for someone.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Well, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, stuff's rolling in every day. So by the time you see this video, some of this could be sold, but probably still going to be available.
Or we could have new stuff in.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. And that's why it's really important to check the website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're seeing this, you see something that you love, you can't live without, or really you just want, check our website. You can purchase any of this online, and we can either ship it to you if you're across the country, or you can come in, do your background check, and go home with it. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call. We can send you more pictures if that's something you're looking for. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And when are we here?
So Monday through Friday, we're here 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And Saturday, we're here 9 to 1. Stop in, see Miss Erin and Mike. Come say hi. Check out any of these awesome pieces we just talked about in today's video. Yeah, I think we covered a lot in this video.
We covered a lot, and definitely check the website because
Absolutely.
There's going to be more and more added. I'm sure we're buying more in every day. So,
and again, if you have not joined our email list yet, what are you doing? Because the people on the email list, they got first look at this stuff. So make sure you join that. We try not to be obnoxious with it. We just send out emails, and when we get new stuff in, we have cool stuff going on. So. Yeah, join that email list. Make sure you follow us on all socials at OneForceWeaponry. Again, shop anytime at www.oneforceweaponry.com. And stop in store, visit us, come in, say hi.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
thanks, guys.
Thanks.